Alright, part 2, C-74, Rikers Island, 1996. It's your boy Chulo the Dawn, aka Bobby Steele, BX Finest, coming straight out of the boogie. Now, pick up from where we left off. C-74, Rikers Island. Went from 2 upper to, matter of fact, to retract a little bit, went from Rikers Island ball pen, 5 minutes in the pen, getting jumped, motherfuckers trying to rob me for my J's. That's how the day started. And from there, all shit with the back and forth of court, no sleep, going to mall 1, reception, busting a nigga upside the head with a cup because everybody else is busting a nigga upside the head with a cup because he got caught sneak thieving, was the term. So, that was like my second day there, the third day actually. The next day I get packed up, moved to 2 upper, which is called, or was called at the time, 2 top chop shop, for a very specific reason that should go without saying, right? So, which is predominantly run by all Bloods. And coincidentally, all the Bloods black too at the time. There's barely any Spanish Bloods, maybe like 1 or 2. So, that day, have another fight, get jumped again, get feces and piss thrown at me through the fucking A and B gate. That's like from the day room, there's a fence and then there's a gate, and there's a bathroom in the day room. Niggas fuckers running in there, grabbing shit, cups or whatever the fucking, throwing it just to get at me because they couldn't get at me because they was mad that I popped off on the big homie. But I was a little nigga, so like I barely really hurt the nigga, but it was just a point that I did. It was a pride thing. Motherfuckers wanted to kill me. So then, you know, I got my eye split open. That's why I got hit with the phone. So I got my stitches, infirmary. Next day, go to another house. Right? Got cool with some dude though, but then went to another house. And that's when motherfuckers is telling me that I got shit on the floor to see if I got contraband on my ass and all this other crazy shit. This is just to pick y'all up. Y'all ain't catch the first video. So now, we at the stage of I already done left. Now I'm in mall 4 lower, and now I'm with one of my bros. He's on the other side though, so they trying to pull me from mall 4 lower, north side to the south side. So when I'm in the north side, motherfuckers don't know me though, and I'm the only king over there. So the house that I'm in was a mix of Crip niggas and Blood niggas. And I think they had some shit called the Smokes back then. So like, Smoke, so you had, it was more Crips. Most of the motherfuckers were from Brooklyn. Then you had Smoke niggas and some 5%ers. Then you had, I think it was only like two Bloods on that side. There wasn't a lot of Bloods in the mall in that house. Mall for low. Them niggas, the dude that was dead, that nigga, the Blood nigga that was dead, was one of their homies. That nigga ended up being a homo thug. That nigga fucking a straight faggot. This nigga was fucking, his name was Generic. I'll never forget this little nigga. Little nigga was a little cocksucker. Little Blood nigga, he was a loose cannon. I seen him make a movie one time, him and Sherm the Worm. Y'all niggas know about Sherm. Y'all heard about Sherm the Worm. Sherm was on the other side with my bro Brolic, and Sherm was the only Blood nigga over there. Over there was the same shit. It was a bunch of Crip niggas and some neutral motherfuckers. It was and then you had them Smoke niggas. I forget what the fuck the Smoke niggas was, but it was nothing but Crips. You had Ja Blails was over there. Ja was a Blood nigga, one of the originators for the Crips. I mean, he was on my side. As a matter of fact, he was on my side. And at that time, like, it was supposed to be a war between these Bloods and these Crips. But the motherfuckers was living with each other to a certain extent sometimes. Like, I seen it with my own fucking eyes. Like, motherfuckers didn't really, like, sometimes motherfuckers didn't want to fuck shit up because they had it good in the house. That's where some of the homies used to get in trouble. I mean, the bros used to get in trouble because that's where like niggas supposed to be on site, and there shouldn't be no crip nigga in there. You know what I'm saying? So to that point, I get it when you hear these homies like motherfucking the old homies talking about like it ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If it's on site and it's war or you food, you gotta eat, don't eat food. You know what I'm saying? So that was the mentality, I get that. But there was sometimes motherfuckers was hitting the brakes on that in certain houses. And over there though, shit is more the Chris because they the ones that had the but they end up something always ends up happening. Because they ended up moving on that nigga too. And they moved on Sherm. I remember specifically because I got pulled over to the other house and Sherm the Worm was on the phone. Sherm was little, skinny, just like me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit taller. Like an inch or two, wasn't even that taller. So, motherfucking phones is he on one phone, somebody on the other phone, one phone was hanging. My bro is not there. Some niggas is in the day room smoking bud. And some other niggas is around, whatever, scattered out. My son Twin, you know what I mean? My nigga Ray was there. And some nigga called Ice Cream. These niggas was neutral though. These niggas wasn't affiliated, but they was official from the Bronx too. So this nigga Sherm, I didn't know who the fuck he was at the time. I just knew he was some nigga that was there. I'm like, yo, who phone is that? He's like, yo, you know how, he said, you know how I do, just get on. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is, just get on. So I'm like, you know what, you're right. So I just jumped on the horn, boom. So little, unbeknownst to me, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is moving on Sherm right that very minute. So unbeknownst to me, also I'm thinking these niggas is moving on me also because I peeped the movements. You know what I'm saying? It was like niggas was, I got on the phone, and then it's like once I got on the phone, you start seeing funny movements. Now niggas start getting up out of bed. I'm starting to see people that I didn't see, people coming out the day room now. So I'm on the phone now. I ain't even making a phone call. You know what I'm saying? I'm just acting like I'm down and out, but I'm not calling nothing, right? And I look back to this nigga Sherm, boom, even though I ain't know him, and I'm like, yo, bro, you see the funny movements? And he was deep in the conversation. That nigga was boo loving, like he was fucking talking to wifey, like he was having baby phone sex on the phone, my nigga. So this nigga Sherm stuck on the phone, and he was like, what? I'm like, son, these niggas is about to move. And he looked, and that's when he peeped it. You know what I'm saying? And when he peeped it, he said whatever to his shorty, and the nigga just ripped the phone off the fucking wall. He was like, what y'all niggas wanna get it? My son was like, yo, you say y'all niggas wanna get it? So me, I'm on the phone, I'm looking around, and I'm starting to see all these niggas forming around, and now niggas is looking at me too. Cause mind you, like, my bro was there, he hold weight, but these niggas don't know that I'm king. Some niggas see me talking to him the one day, but these niggas don't know that I'm king. They don't know me from a hole in the wall. I just got into the house. I just got moved over there. So to them, I'm nobody. They know this nigga, that's why they about to get him up out of there. So, or try to get him up out of there. So now, these niggas is moving on me. Also, I'm moving with this nigga. Me and this nigga end up going back to back with half the house. These niggas is reach up on beds and shit. The little gay blood nigga Generic come from next door with a scrub brush, swinging that shit, because the gates was open. So niggas is running from, he ran all the way over. Nigga had heart. I give it to yo, niggas had heart, because it was all odds against us. I ended up getting looped up into this shit with these niggas. And motherfuckers is getting at us, right? I'm over here popping off, and these niggas, now I'm lumped in with fucking Sherm and the other nigga, Generic from next door. Police coming, they ain't even pulling the pin though. They letting niggas scrap a little bit, and then they trying to control it. Some niggas is falling back, niggas getting off beds, like, niggas gotta get the fuck up out of here. This nigga still got the phone in his hand. You know what I'm saying? I got my hands up. This nigga got the scrub brush in his hand. So, in the process of all this shit, the motherfucking bros, they was in the yard. So them motherfuckers is right there in the middle. So motherfuckers start coming in, and bros, like everybody starts going into their sides while they trying to calm shit down and get me and this nigga Sherm and the nigga Generic back to his side. Cause nobody really got like no big hits on. Like it was little jabs, it was mostly scuffling, weaving, swinging, like, cause there was a lot of motherfuckers. It was more dancing than anything. Niggas ain't trying to get hit, niggas is trying to hit, so, and the odds is all against us. So that shit was crazy though, nigga. Adrenaline pumping all crazy. Like niggas, you could get killed, man. You gonna get stabbed, get cut. Shit ain't no joke. But they end up breaking the shit up. This nigga, my bro, was like, what the fuck is going on? The nigga Shorty brought it. So the nigga, I tell the nigga, he's like, what the fuck you mean, nigga? That's our phone. I was like, what? And he's like, nigga, that's our phone. That's my phone. I'm like, I'm over here fighting, and that phone is ours, bro. Real talk. That was the king phone. And I'm over here, because I ain't know, but I told him, like, yo, nigga, and I'm over here popping with this nigga, and he blood. And I didn't even know he was blood at the time. I found out right then and there. He's like, yo, you popping with a tomate, nigga? That nigga's a bombero. That nigga's a fucking sangre. I'm like, what? I'm like, nigga, I ain't fucking know. Well, I kind of knew. I figured it out when Janeri came over there. But by that time, adrenaline was flowing like I wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I ended up getting moved to another house, and then he ended up going upstate, because that was like the end when I met Shorty Brother. Right at the end, and that nigga went up top. So I ended up, the crazy shit is that throughout all that, right, this is real talk. After that day, I was like, I ain't even fucking with these king niggas, B. Whoa. That was my mentality. I'm like, I ain't even fuck with these niggas. Fuck this phone. Fuck all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, yo, I'm about to fucking put my neck on the line all the time for a bunch of motherfuckers I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This is me, my conscience fucking with me. But then I snapped out that shit early the next day, because now, like, that phone, all the privileges that the bro was able, like, he planted that flag that it was respected. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you had to leave that flag firmly planted. You know what I'm saying? That's legacy, nigga. Like, niggas is gonna know. Niggas is lions type shit. And I was like, I didn't even get to go to the yard yet, bro. I don't even know none of the fucking kings, none of the fucking nobodies, bro. None of these motherfuckers I don't know yet. And I told you it was only Shorty, but I don't know. It was like, no, I'm lying. It was like two, I had like two, it was like 3 of us there, but we was like 4, so it was like more like 4 or 5 of us. It was more of us there. It was Shorty Brolic, Loco was there, Will was there, and then it was me. And probably somebody else that I don't even fucking remember, because we had the L section. I remember we had that section right there, and the first phone was off. So, yeah, we had a phone, and we had like slot times for the bros, and we had certain privileges when it came to mess hall food. We was first in line. We was getting extra frosties. We was getting extra chicken. We was getting fried bologna. We was whatever the fuck it is that is something that's supposed to be about something. We was getting that. You know what I'm saying? Extra sugars, nigga, I'm getting bags of sugars, nigga. Word up, niggas, apples, I'm getting bags of apples, nigga. What we getting, man? We getting loaves of bread, big ass fucking whole containers of jelly, whatever the fuck we gonna need to survive in this bitch, we gonna get it. So, I had to man up. And it was crazy, because I was 16, bro. And it was like, I was still a little, it's like you can't be, at that time, I was like, learning to be a young man, a young lion, because you're in the jungle, man. It's a fact. And you in there with silverbacks, you in there with fucking grizzly bears, you in there with wolves, you in there with fucking all type of carnivores, bro. And you gotta become one. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. You better learn another way to survive. You better be somebody that can really humble himself and just completely distance yourself and make it look like you don't even exist, in order for you not to get bothered. And you still might get fucked with eventually. But that'll be your only option. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. But this shit was real, because now niggas go to the yard. Now I gotta go to the yard. Niggas is at war. I don't even know who blood niggas is and none of that shit yet. But my nigga Inf ends up coming with us when we go downstairs to the mess hall. Nigga mix up in the line with us. My nigga from Brooklyn. So the nigga Inf is putting me on the shit, because he's hearing shit. Like, this nigga just, I only been there what? Like a week, I'm been there that motherfucker a week. I already done been through like 4 different incidents already. My name is already now actually even starting to ring, and I just got there. Niggas like, yo, who this little nigga? Who? Niggas like, who the fuck is that? Who? Bobby? Still? Bobby. Chulo? What the fuck? Niggas like, What is he, Bobby or Chulo? Oh shit, real talk. But niggas like, nah, nigga, Chulo from the Bronx, nigga. So niggas is motherfucking him with my name before I even hit the yard already now. Niggas now you hearing it from homies, some blood niggas is like, yo, he pop with Sherm? Cause Sherm whole weight. His name was ringing bells. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know his fucking name, bro, till after that. So now I hit the yard, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, my nigga, Shorty Roddick, that nigga left me with like flags and all that. So now I'm like, I'm on it now. I was like, I hit the switch, beep. I'm like, yo, we got a phone, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is already like, I see the respect already kinda, like niggas is like, niggas is being overly nice to me all of a sudden. Like, the dorm niggas was being overly nice to me. Yo, Chulo, yo, you want some bread? Yo, you drink coffee? You know what I'm saying? Niggas is like, yo, I got commissary cookies. Like, niggas, you smoke? Yo, let's go bud. Niggas smoking bud with me in the day room. Like, niggas, everybody just started being overly nice with me because I got lit right there. And these niggas that was in the house, but then these niggas is apologizing to me because the Kings and the Crips, we had some type of a treaty because we was going to war with the Bloods. You know what I'm saying? So niggas was like, yo, my bad, we didn't even know who you was. You know what I'm saying? So that shit got squashed fast. And shit changed that quick, bro. It got changed that fast. I ain't even have clothes, right? Because I went there on some fucked up shit. I got snatched up in the humbug. I think I don't even think I got a visit yet. Nah, I got a visit. But I ain't getting nothing like, I ain't know what the fuck I could get. So all I got was like maybe a pair of pants, shirts, shit like that. I ain't getting nothing extra special type shit. These niggas is over here handing me all type of motherfucking Pele's and shit. Like, yo, bro, yo, here, get fly. I'm like, what? Yeah, nigga, go ahead, do you. I'm like, niggas got wardrobe, bro. Wardrobes. Like, we in fucking Macy's and shit, my nigga. I'm like, what? Pepe's, Pele's, you know what I'm saying? Levi's, Guess. Back then it was Guess, DKNY. Like, niggas got all type of flavor shirts, Gucci's, Coogis, different feats. And this is from niggas going shopping when they go to courts, robbing random motherfuckers. They come back and niggas just stacking shit up, stacking up mad clothes, bro. That shit was crazy, nigga. Niggas is in there getting fly because in the dorms they got a lot of programs, and in those programs they be having girls and volunteers. They come in to try to educate us on certain things, like to get our GED or certain type of other trades that we qualify for and shit. But yo, that shit was crazy as fuck. Real talk, all fact, no cap, no need. Like, you just, like, anybody that hear this shit or know in that era, 1996, baby, C-74, Rikers Island, y'all know who was ringing bells. Y'all know who was in there shaking the building, nigga. We was. Lines was shaking the building hard. Can't front. The homies was putting work into. The homies was definitely lighting some shit up. You know what I'm saying? They had the Sherm was putting that work in also. He definitely wasn't afraid to bust his gun. You had a lot of niggas wasn't afraid to bust their gun. But at the end of the day, we was definitely there and that presence was felt. You know what I'm saying? Respected all the time. Like, and back then we was at war, so it was on sight. I mean, I see you, I'm gonna take your head off. Or I'm gonna have somebody, we gonna get lined up somehow, some way. But back then it was on sight. If you knew a nigga was blood, then the crazy shit was that it was so racial and it was like basically we was racially profiling ourselves, because if you was Spanish, you was king, and if you was black, you was blood. It was just like, that's how the fuck it was, son. That's how crazy sad it sounds. It's the truth. And you know what I'm saying? Shit was definitely gangster, and shit was really easy to get exposed back then. Nowadays, niggas is like frauds, and you could be fraudulent all day. Over there, you had to let your nuts hang, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I went to that yard, my nigga, the bros was on me. Like, the kings that was in the yard, they didn't know who the fuck I was, and I just came to the yard. Yeah, there was, like, they wasn't even giving me the respect like that I was already getting from other niggas. They was on some like, yo, who the fuck is you? Where you come from type shit. Why I ain't know about you? How long you been in the building? These niggas is pressing me like I fucking, like I did some funny style shit. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? I'm over here like, y'all niggas is, I'm like, yo, why is y'all talking to me so aggressive? They're like, yo, put your hands down. The first clowns, I'm like, I'm like, yo, y'all niggas is serious? My own bros is already trying to flip on me in the yard, put me under pressure. I'm thinking these niggas is about to pop. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm in that motherfucking house with Loco and the other bros that was dead. They can explain everything to you. what happened when I was in that house, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I just got to this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I explained it to the motherfucker. I forget who even the fuck was the first crown. I think it was some nigga called Milo. Was the first crown. I believe. The motherfuckers was deep in that yard. It was mad kings in that mother. It was mad kings in that motherfucking yard, bro. Niggas was deep. The homies was deep too. But we was way more deeper at that point. We still had it. You know what I'm saying? We had like 4 main. We had the mall blocks. You know what I'm saying? All the Bloods had was 2 upper. They had 2 upper. Then they started to get, I think, 3 upper or some shit like that. They ended up getting another house, and they was mad deep in the box. It was in the bing all the time. You know what I'm saying? But we had pop smash. Like everything that was going on in that yard was going through King's hands first. All day, every day. King's hands first. Before the homies get to touch that shit, before anybody get to touch that shit was coming through our hands first. It was a no. Now, if it was the homies that had it, then it would be a problem. You know what I'm saying? We got to get our hands on something too. But they was always keeping us apart because we was always, it would be hard for us to be around each other because when we was in the yard, them niggas wasn't even allowed to be out in the yard with us. They be trying to like, and if a nigga was to end up being in that yard and we end up identifying that motherfucker that he blood, or yeah, he ain't leaving that yard in one piece, my nigga. Yo, they go that song of that nigga right there. Go get that. Whose turn is it? Take a turn on these niggas. For real, it wasn't like, the homies was like, they had like 5 niggas just putting in wild work. Bros had like 20 niggas putting in mad work. Like, yeah, nigga, Sproticus, nigga. You know what I'm saying? 300. Just like I heard some niggas say it in here. Just like 300, nigga. We was deep and strong. You know what I'm saying? And shit was real though. Never lie. Real talk. Real talk. Part 3 tomorrow. Part 3 tomorrow. Hope y'all entertained. It's all real shit though. Learn something from it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be faking the funk. Trying to portray you to be something you're not. You know what I'm saying? That's fake nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, this is part 2 out of 5. I'll hit y'all with part 3 tomorrow. Peace.